Welcome to this ASMR video and thank you so much for clicking. Now today, as you can already tell, we are going to be learning some Spanish, but it's not going to be regular Spanish, but Mexican words, a little bit of slang of words that you may heard maybe in movies or in TV shows, or maybe if you have any Mexican buddies, you've heard them say any of these words. Now, today I'm going to show you some of this slang from this country. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Now, the first word we're going to learn is the word órale. Órale. Now, órale is a very common word used in this country. And do you have any guess what this could possibly mean? Well, órale, it's an expression of amazement about something. When you are surprised by something, you say the word órale. The more uh, the more similar word in English will be the word wow. So in Mexico, instead of saying wow, we usually say órale. For example, did you knew I passed the exam? Órale. Like wow, good for you. So that's basically what it means. It's an expression for something in particular. Now, the next word is the word rola. 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 Yeah, I know you probably pronounce it like rola, but no, it's with more intensity in the letter R. Rola. Now, in Spanish, the letter R is pronounced with more intensity than in the English language. Now, when we have an R at the beginning of a word, or when we have two R's at the middle of one, we pronounce it stronger. For example, the word guerrero, that you may pronounce as guerrero, it's guerrero. 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 Same for the word rosa. Rosa. So this word is rola. Now you may be wondering what rola means. Now it's basically another synonym for a song. Yeah, that's right. Just those songs that we hear and that we hear every single day. Well, that's basically what a rola means, no? So when somebody tells you, "Hey, ponte una rola," they're telling you basically like, "Hey, put on a song or put something of your playlist." Rola, a song. Now, you already know two Mexican words, so let's go with the third one. Now, the next word, it's actually two different words, but they mean the same thing. It's the word chido, 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 and the word padre, padre, padre. Now, they have the same meaning, but they're different because chido is more of an informal way to say this word, and usually the youngsters use it more than the word padre. So, I mean, it's not that padre is formal, but it's more like a colloquial way to say it. Eso estuvo chido or eso estuvo padre. both words, what they mean, it's basically uh, that when you like something a lot. The more similar word in English would be the word cool. Like, hey man, um, that's the new phone you bought. I mean, it's pretty damn cool. Es, está muy chido. Or remember the movie we saw last night? I thought it was pretty cool. Creo que estuvo muy padre. Estuvo chido or estuvo padre. So those there's two words now that you can add to your vocabulary to refer when you like something. Cool or chido, padre. Now the next word is ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? This is a greeting when you arrive to a place and you want to say hello to somebody. So ¿qué onda? Means like, hey, what's going on? What's up? ¿Qué onda? It's basically a way to say hello to somebody. Now, we continue with the next word, which is the word chavo and chava. Chavo is a young person, is how we call young people, like maybe teenagers or young adults. And chava, it's the same thing but with a woman. So chavo is for um, referring to a really young person and a really young male. In chava, it's the same thing but with a female, because in Spanish, the words that end with a are referred to females and with o with males. So chavo, a youngster, a teenager, a young adult, and chava, a young woman, a girl. Chavo and chava. Now the next word is rifar. 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 Now, can you guess what rifar actually means? No, no. It has nothing to do with that. Now, rifar is another word to refer to a person that is able to do something that nobody else wants to do. So it could be um, similar to the word daredevil in English, like somebody that's really uh, has the guts for doing something, kind of like a brave person. For example, if uh, I think many of us done it when we were kids, you break the neighbor's window or you uh, lost your ball on the neighbor's yard, and nobody is able to go and knock the door and ask for your ball back. So the person that says, okay, you know what, I'm going to do it. That person, it's rifado or rifada if it's a girl, like a person that's really brave for doing something. Rifado or rifada, like I said, for girl. Now the next one is the word tianguis. 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 Do you have any idea what the word tianguis means? Funny you say that, but the word tianguis is how we call, well, it's pretty similar to what a flea market is. These places where they sell things really cheaper than in the actual big stores and the big establishments. And so a tianguis is basically like a flea market. These little places where they, well, they're not little, but uh, with more humble people and where you can even bargain with the salesperson. That's a tianguis here in Mexico, and you can find them practically every single week. There's a tianguis where you can find uh, any kinds of things, starting from clothes to not very original DVDs and Blu-rays and video games. So and sports jerseys, like I said, sometimes they're not very original, but you can find them cheap right there. So now that you know what a tianguis is, we're going to continue with the next word, which is the word cruda. 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 Now, a cruda, it's basically um, the synonym of the word hangover. And I think we already know what a hangover is, and I'm sure many of you have recently had a hangover, or maybe in the past years. Amanecí con una cruda. You have a hangover. And the next word is pistear. 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 Now, pistear is how we uh, refer to when you want to go to drink, basically, even if it's alone, if it's with somebody, when you go to a bar, or when you go to somebody's place and you guys are drinking all night. Basically, that's pisteada, no? You are pisteando, or somebody tells you se fueron a pistear, no? They went to drink. Yeah, basically, a pisteada or pistear leads to a cruda. So they are words that are more related than we think. So finally, we go into our final word for today's lesson, and it's going to be the word, probably the most used one in by 99% of the Mexicans, which is the word way. Way. Yeah, I know it sounds very similar to the word way in English, but trust me, it has a totally different meaning. Now, way in Spanish or in Mexico, depending on the tone that the person says it to you. For example, if a person is your buddy and he tells you, "Hey, ¿qué onda, güey? ¿Qué onda, güey? Or ¿cómo estás, güey?" It's basically, "Hey, pal, how you doing? Like, what's up, mate?" Or "Hey, buddy." So it's another way to saying friend, pal, you know, fella, all that stuff. It's a friendly way to say it, but only if um, somebody you know says it to you. For example, you are driving and you hit somebody else's car, and the owner arrives and tells you like, "Hey, ¿qué te pasa, güey?" No? He's probably pissed with you, so it's a way. It depending on the tone, way could mean friend, or it could be idiot, depending who is telling you this word. And also, you don't say this word to your superiors unless you have a lot of confidence with them. For example, you don't say way to your mom or your dad or your teacher or maybe your boss, because if you do, you're gonna probably get fired. At least, like I said, you have a good relationship with your boss, and you both talk like that. But if you're like the new guy, no, it's just between buddies, just between friends. Maybe you can tell it to your sister, to your brother, um, to really close people. It's a way to greet with each other. So the actual final word is my bonus word for today's video, and it's probably one of the coolest words in all of uh, the Mexican slang. It's the word chingón. Chingón. Tú eres un chingón. Chingón. So, what do you think this word actually means? Well, chingon, it's to refer to a place, a situation, or a person, anyone, or anything that we think it's like the most freaking awesome thing ever, like the best of the best. Uh, you, for example, watching this video, you are a chingon or a chingona if you're a woman. Uh, for example, we went to a party last night and estuvo muy chingón, muy chingón. It means it was the absolutely best, the absolute best. Like when you really, really like the top best of something or somebody. So now that you know this word, you can go and use it, and it's probably gonna help you to describe when you have a situation that you think it's really chingon. So basically, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to, well, just subscribe, like, and please leave a comment and tell me which is your favorite Mexican word. And also tell me if you would like a part 2 of this video or not. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, chingones. Ciao.